Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Gators will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Carolina's offense takes the field to start this game off. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Now they'll run it on the toss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's Smith. Just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. So the Florida Gators offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Really nice job by the quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Coming after him. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And the Gators will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab, it's Smith. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Running through contact. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in this colossal top 5 showdown today. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 7 over LSU. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned away.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. He'll run it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackle is made after the first down. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Dances away. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Got it behind the line. It's Smith.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hill. The Gators get enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Give to the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Makes the grab down the middle. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll try to run it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks want to move quickly. The play-action fake. He's got him in the flat. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now he's going to break the pocket. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense, quick tempo.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
I'm trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Smith. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Wide out in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. He's got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's caught. Stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to get to it. They're bringing heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
That makes the score Florida 24, South Carolina 10.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Open space at the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And the Gamecocks get enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Caught. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Lagway. He's got his man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. He's going to pass. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
South Carolina, 17.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a...
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half. Get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Fair catch called for and made. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the offense. The run from the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, and put a good drive together here.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He'll pull it down. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Line gets set, first down. Handoff to the lone back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Running it to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Running it back, it's Bennett. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down and short. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are on the move.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Bennett. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. 1st down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Buys a little extra time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Finds his tight end. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. He's right on target. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Baylor proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Bears team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
They'll run it from the gun. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
It's now second and goal.
They're working that left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Pulls and fires complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Looking for space. It's Webb. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Got it looking for a first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run play action. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Snags it quickly on the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Direct snap. Touchdown, Gators! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And that extra point carries some significance. Now a field goal just ties the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. Feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 28 over LSU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Makes a connection. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants to throw. Complete to the left. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Catch in the middle, it's Potts. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The give to the tailback. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. David Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. They'll throw it on 1st down. If he runs this back, this game's over. Taking it the other way. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay. And now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover. Bringing it back. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. He's in. A game-winning touchdown in overtime. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.